Hey gang, welcome back to another episode of the Pillars of Earth, Eye of the Storm. Book 3. Oh my god, excuse me. So we're coming down to the home stretch. We're in the final book. I think we're at chapter 17. You jumped ahead. No, there's a big ass big ass storm and shit. Drought and stuff in England. I wonder if it's because we got that false Mary, or they call it Madonna, at the bottom of the church. I'm joking. But yeah, so we're gonna jump in. I think where we left off with Jack at the edge, at the top of the cathedral. They're building their cathedral. Let's jump on in. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. I hope you're loving the story mode games, along with all the other stuff that we have going on the channel. We're moving around here. Any new subscribers, always welcome. Thank you. And let's jump on in. Alright. Let's see. Let's grab our tools. It's all the tools. I think I did this at the end of the last one. Alright. Oh, shit's falling.
Careful over there!
I'd be mad as fuck. Like, it's hard as shit to build these things.
If we don't find out what's causing this, then the whole east wall will come down. The storm is making it worse. If you're right.
Come on.
What about Aliena? She should be on her way back from Winchester now. Oh, I hope she's all right in this. Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh no.
If I make it worse, then we'll at least know what the problem is. You're probably right.
Probably one of the easiest QTE events that we've had.
All right. One more time. And? What happened? If the vaulting were unstable, this part should have collapsed and the wall would retract. So, the cause of our problem is not up here? No. When we erected the eastern wall 17 years ago, there was also a crack. No matter what we did, it always came back. Remember? Yes. Yeah, I remember. But this is not the same wall. We rebuilt it. Still, could the cause not have been the same in both cases? Maybe.
You know, we saw that dead guy up here. Let's try the crypt. You know, they say it's haunted and shit. You know what I mean?
The crypt! Huh. I kept the whole foundation there as it was. But it never had to carry this much weight before. You're right. If the cause of our problem is down there, we'll find it. You go ahead. Don't you need help? Nah, I'll manage. Just don't tell your mother. Are you sure? Go on. I know you can't wait to get down there. Neither can you. I'll just take a quick look and wait for you.
They were enraged. Bishop Henry thinks that the Pope should hear about what you wrote.
I think so, too. I would be honored if he read my book.
Philip, I really am worried about you.
There is no need for you to worry, Jonathan. It is just a book.
The problem is that the people love your sermons and what you wrote. even though most of them can't read. Your book is being copied in priories all over England.
Is that not a good thing, if our message gives people hope?
In desperate times, hope can be a powerful force.
That is very true.
Well, I fear the bishops. They might come to believe you took that power from them.
Huh? Do you?
Suspect this bitch. In his text, Philip suggests that we all carry a godly spark within us because God created man. And while sometimes it may seem as if God has abandoned us, I'm not tripping, right? That's not how you spell abandon. God is indeed always closer to us than anything else because our soul is of divine nature. This means that man does not have to wait for salvation from the outside, but that we all can change the world around us ourselves. We can plant a seed and God in turn will make it grow. Philip's message of hope is heard in all of England and even other parts of Europe, but the church is highly critical of the text. In his first book, Philip only criticized fake miracles. Now it seems he claimed that all men are equally divine. Members of the clergy are not closer to God's glory than any other man. So yeah, but then they're gonna lose power, you know. And I'm not going down that road. My thoughts on organized religion. That's a good book. Alright, we back with Jack.
Have you been atop the cathedral during the storm?
Don't worry, Philip. The storm isn't as bad up there. Jonathan, did you and the others come directly from Winchester?
Yes, we did.
What about Aliena?
She stayed a day longer for the fleece fair. She should be on her way back now.
In this storm?
We didn't expect it to get worse.
No one did.
I am sure she'll be alright.
I need to go. I think I know why the east wall is unstable.
Yes? Why is that?
I'm not sure, but I think the answer lies down in the crypt. I should hurry before it's too late.
Alright. There's a crack up here. So, just like lastly, we're gonna take this.
First, I need to fix the root cause of the problem. Then the problem itself.
Alright, that was not a good idea. And there's the crypt. I didn't see that down there.
I better wait for Tom. I know he doesn't want to miss anything.
Now it's down here too.
Sweet Jesus.
The first cracks are showing.
That means we were right. The cause of the instability must be down here.
The ground.
Could be.
The drought could have made it worse.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's definitely the drought. They should have rebuilt the crypt. Why didn't they rebuild the foundation? Anyway, alright, let's pull this. QTEs. Relic. Crack. Okay, so now I'll do this.
If there's dry sand behind there, we know it's the ground.
Just be careful when you work on that wall.
Bro, this could go horribly wrong.
If it's the ground and the foundation, the whole wall could cave in.
Here we go. But what? I think I can feel a draft.
What?
There's a
One more
fucking
time.
room back there.
Jack, watch out! It's all right.
What is it?
I wonder if that's where that person that came out that was like, "It's you." You remember that shit?
Dear God. These stones, they've been removed before.
The mortar is missing on most of them.
Whoever put them back just added some mortar on top of the stones to hide the fact that they were removed. The tile at the bottom was completely loose.
What does that mean?
I think it was an entrance.
An entrance? To where?
That's what we'll find out.
Careful now. You've got the whole east wall on top of you. Jack?
Jack?
Jack dead. I'm just joking.
I'm all right. I just hit my head. It's dark in here.
There's a whole room here. A chamber.
What's that?
It's a bed and
I'll get
everything.
a torch. Philip, I'll get it. You stay here.
Is that a coffin? Oh, there's sand everywhere. Huh? It's a bed.
They gotta fill up this. They gotta fill up this area.
There's a bed in here.
What? Jonathan, we need that torch.
That's not wood. It's metal. Gold, even.
That's the gold cup.
Maybe Philip knows what this is. It's made of leather. It's a whip. What is that doing here?
Whoever's out there whooping their ass.
All right, come in here. Should be safe.
Yes.
Did you know about this place?
No. No, I did not. I have seen this chalice before, when I was very young. It's the chalice of the Eucharist from Kingsbridge Cathedral. Cuthbert told me about it. They said it was stolen.
And melted down, I know. Mother told me. They also said it was my father who did it.
Did they?
So he's innocent then?
He must be.
And whoever hid the chalice is responsible for his death. They hanged him in Shiring for stealing this chalice. But it was here all along.
That scourge, the whip. It belonged to Prior James. I was afraid of it when I first visited Kingsbridge with Francis and Abbot Peter. Even the look of it scared me.
James. Maybe it was him. I think I saw him during the night of the fire in the cathedral. When the old cathedral burned down, there was a man in the fire. His shoulders were bloody.
as if he had chastised himself.
It is you! By God and the devil!
He told me that he had sinned, that he had done something to me. Perhaps because I looked like my father.
So he confessed for framing your father while he hid the cup here?
But it couldn't have been James you saw. James died weeks before the fire.
Did he? You said they never found his body. Maybe he hid down here. Maybe that's why the bed's here.
Wait. Jack. You were in the burning cathedral. What were you doing there?
God, Philip too smart. Time to come clean. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
And then I told Philip what I had done. He just looked at me. He didn't say anything.
Crazy work, the shit that people used to do back in the day to themselves. As a child, Philip was afraid of Prior James' scourge. He first saw it when he and Abbot Peter, the man who raised them, and Francis, after their parents were killed, visited Kingsbridge. Years later, James decided that Philip, now a young man, should get the chance to lead his own priory cell, St. John in the Forest. Every time Philip visited the house in Cambridge, he always remembered the day he first saw the scourge. They call it scourge? Abbot Peter did not like the idea that pain could lead to salvation, but Prior James believed that chastising oneself was the only way to cleanse the soul from the sinful implications of the flesh. Ugh. After Jack told Philip that he believed Prior James was alive the day of the cathedral burned down, Philip remembered only weeks before the choir did not dare sing. The choir did not dare to sing. Yeah, I remember that, because they thought that they heard someone chastise. What? Who the fuck? Because they thought they heard some chastising. Okay, so it is a grammatical error. Someone chastising himself in the crypt. Damn, I was whooping himself so hard that people heard it. Maybe they did hear James. Maybe James did hide in the secret room. But why? Because he know you fucked up. But you see, forgiveness ain't for you. You don't get to do that. Wow! Look at him!
Waileran, what do you want?
God.
Do you think it is wise to resign yourself to gluttony at times like these, while your people starve on the streets of Shiring?
Don't play the saint. You promised them miracles.
Wow.
And you make them pay. But your miracles never work out, do they?
God works in ways that we cannot comprehend.
My mother cannot walk. You failed. Again. What do you want?
I came about a book.
The Bible again.
No. Philip of Gwynedd wrote it. And the church is displeased. Bishop Henry was enraged. This is our chance, William.
Your chance, you mean? If you need forces, talk to Walter or Ugly. I don't care. I built your fucking cathedral. I'm done.
It's not just about Philip. It's about Aliena and her family.
Don't mention that name.
But have you not heard? King Stephen and Maud's son just signed a peace treaty.
I don't care.
You should care.
I said I don't. Now leave, And don't come back unless I ask for you. Where's my wife?
They've not returned yet, Lord William.
Then get me a whore! Now!
The end of the war. Okay. After over 15 years of civil war, the battle between Stephen and Maud, England was more divided than ever. After a final confrontation at Wallingford, Empress Maud's son, Henry II, and Stephen arranged a truce. The treaty was later signed in Winchester and Westminster. According to the treaty, Stephen would remain king until his death, and then he can be succeeded by Henry II. Well, the treaty further states that all decisions regarding land which were made by Stephen's reign are immediately reverted and restored to the time of King Henry I. What the fuck? This means that the earldom of Sharon again belongs to the heirs of Bartholomew and not to the Hamlings. But who would dare go against William Hamling? Well, William Hamling a pig now, so it doesn't matter. He was a piece of shit before, but no, he a pig. Alright. Got that one key first. Good. Yeah, she walked back in this shit? Might need a shelter. Shit. Ah! Do I do that again? Mess that up. What happens if you mess that up?
Oh dear, are you hurt? My horse, it fell. I can't move. Take my hand. We'll get you inside. I am sorry for intruding, but I must ask you for shelter.
Nasty, isn't it?
Yes, and it's
Bruh.
getting worse and worse. Go on, take a seat. You need to rest. I'm Aliena. What's your name?
Elizabeth.
Breathe, Elizabeth. You're safe now.
She took her.
Probably gotta get her something.
Get her done. We would all be better off without someone like her.
Oh god.
Hey, what are you gonna do with that?
I'm just going to borrow it.
Let's try to get along until the storm passes.
Yo, shit, you know. It kind of looks like he's stealing though, I ain't gonna lie. There's a pot. I wonder if there's any food in there. Thanks for the grub, guys. I'll pay you.
We don't have much, but always enough for a lost soul.
Shout out to the old kind woman.
I don't like this.
Eat this. You must be hungry.
Thank you. That's nice of you.
Why are you giving her soup? Dirt. That's what she deserves for dinner.
What? Do you want her to starve?
Please, don't start a fight. Hold your horses.
I guess you know what? She probably Hamling's fucking wife. Any bets? Just because of the clothes. Definitely that.
Hey, that's our blanket.
Can't you see she's freezing?
It's all right. It's just a blanket.
Oh, you're so kind. Many people would have let me die. People don't listen to me. My entourage didn't even notice they lost me.
Who?
My husband and his entourage.
A fine husband you have. I divorced my last one for less than that.
Divorced? Oh, he's just been beside himself ever since his mother.
Maybe now you'll understand what loss feels like. And what you people are doing to us.
Stop bullying her! Can't you see she's upset? How do they know you? This isn't right.
Oh, I'm used to it. I guess that's how it is when your husband holds an office like that. He has to do a lot of things people don't like. And sometimes they recognize me, too.
Wait. Is your husband the Earl of Shiring?
I thought you knew.
William Hamley.
Oh, please don't abandon me too. I swear, I'm not. I can't.
Who the fuck did you marry that guy?
I used to know him when I was a girl.
Really?
Why did you marry him?
My parents arranged it. And it was an honor to be picked.
What's he like now?
I loathe him with all my heart. How do you know him?
Don't be a
dick. He came
dick.
from noble families. In fact, I was supposed to marry him at one point.
No! How come you didn't?
I found him unbearable. So I refused.
You refused him?
It caused a lot of misery.
Oh, you're so courageous. I wish I was like you. I can't even stand up to the servants.
Don't act like you didn't have a hand in the downfall of this land.
For years he roamed across the country to raid, rape and kill.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
He's no Earl. After all he's taken from us, we should take something from him too.
Easy, buddy. Easy.
She has nothing to do with this. Don't you dare touch her. Can't you see she's another one of his victims?
Oh, give over. She's in on it too.
Can you even imagine how it must be to be a child married to Hamley? The abuse and the humiliation every single day. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna need her to be the one to kill him.
I'm crying because you know too.
Enough to know your pain.
I just don't know what to do anymore.
Sam, where the hell am I supposed to tether this horse?
Oh shit.
It's Walter. He's looking for me.
Quick, take this.
So like, what the fuck am I? I got a body on it, just so you know.
That should do it.
You see Walter. There he is.
Walter.
You? I've not seen you in a long time. William would be very pleased if I brought him your head.
No! Don't harm her. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead. She saved me from the storm.
Did she now? Come on, we have to get back to the castle. We've lost too much time already.
Interesting. The girl stays with me.
Elizabeth
I'm pretty sure
stays
he's not
with
gonna
me.
allow it, but
No, she doesn't.
Thank you for saving me and protecting me from these people.
Come on now, we need to get going. William is waiting.
William is horrible, bro. I ain't never seen a dude that's so. And he married a child. Dude, this man got so much and redeemable qualities. It's crazy. Was it my rejection that bittered William to the prospect of marriage for the years that followed? Was I the reason he married so late? After I met Elizabeth, I found out that she was the daughter of the Herald of Weymouth, a wealthy knight and a supporter of Stephen. Elizabeth was only 14 at the time of the wedding. Good Lord. Bishop William wed them in the cathedral of Sarin, and everyone of importance was invited to the large feast. Elizabeth is a gentle girl who probably felt honored to be chosen to become the Earl's wife. I dare not imagine how William treated her. Man, you gotta be beating her shit. One more reason to finally put an end to all this. Yeah, we gotta put that boy in the dirt. Alright, that's the end of chapter 17. I think this has been long enough. We're gonna go ahead and put a cut right here. And then we'll be back with chapter 18. Okay, yeah. It got back that glitch where it doesn't show anything. Remember, it used to show stuff and now it doesn't stop again. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead, put a cut right here. Obviously, it's gonna start the next chapter, and I'll stop it right at whenever we take over control. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay safe out there. Peace.
Dear Francis, the letters I have written to you over the years surely could be bound into a book. But only you know what my words in those letters amount to. It is different with the book I have written. It has found its way into priories throughout England and beyond. Because of my book, I may have to talk to Bishop Henry. But that is not the only thing that keeps me awake tonight. Behind a wall in our crypt, Jack discovered a hidden room. We do not know who built it. But it is likely that Prior James hid there, even after he was said to have drowned. That means he was alive when we met in Kingsbridge on New Year's Day, the day of his burial. And Jack told me he saw a man in the church the night it burned down. Was that him? And if so, did he burn in the fire that night? Jonathan worries about my book, The Divine Soul. In Winchester, he heard that Bishop Henry was less than pleased by what I had written. I am not naive enough to pretend I do not know why. I wrote that hope is godly, and since God made each of us, hope and salvation are only to be found within ourselves. Henry sells hope, and I am giving it away for free. If the church should ask me to clarify my position, of course I shall do so. But I feel I must give our people what they need in these desperate times. And how could I write anything else if this is what I truly believe? The dust storm and the drought are taking their toll on all of us. Thanks to our town wall, we are safe from the Earl and the outlaws. We've heard of places nearby being raided. We believe the attackers were William Hamley's men. We have enough food to last us another few weeks. But life has come to a halt. Martha believes there will be rain soon. But the storm is only a harbinger of rain. I hope that she is right. It must be well after midnight. With you, I can be honest about what truly troubles me. Jack told me that he was responsible for the fire in Kingsbridge. I know that it was a long time ago. He told me it was an accident, and I don't think Tom knew either.
By God, save yourselves! The saint! We must save the saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
My God!
Don't go in there! But Alphys! The saint! We must save him! No! No! Don't go!
And as horrible as it may sound, I cannot find it in my heart just now to forgive Jack. Maybe because this confession comes too late, and from a man who I have learned to trust. This is the truth. I should get some air, Francis. The storm has settled down.